but the gangsters gon' respect the one taking that check. And will come for the neck of those who disrespect. I experience gun showers, burned by gunpowder. Tears are reserved from the work of a lone coward. You know the feces in the game when their coward command power. And never go so hard that you really disgrace God. And never let a cat play around with your face card. And never go so hard that you really disgrace God. And never let a cat play around with your face card. Hey yo, 31. Yo. I don't know if I'm doing this. I don't hear nobody, I don't see nobody but me, bro. All right, Joe, we here, man. The fucking webcam, I don't know what it lights up, but it wasn't doing what it's supposed to do. All right.
Um,
Yeah, my bad, beloved. I don't know the webcam. I use this webcam right here, but all them legends still don't even need it. I don't even know I've been using it. But anyway, topic game salute, beloved. How are you?
hey man, everything icy, man. How about you?
You already know, man. SL, beloved.
All I know and sure.
Hey, listen, y'all. This is my bro Dre. You know, he from the A. He was also basically on the front line for Slim Thug. He's also his ex brother-in-law. Um, basically, let the world know who you is. But I gave him a little brief breakdown, but you can speak for yourself in your own words.
You know, everybody just called me OG in the hood. I was, help pushing the YSL movement. You know, this my sister, this my baby mama little brother. So, you know what I mean? It just was. I looked at the whole situation like family to me until I was shown it wasn't. Uh,
So basically, basically break it down to the people in terms of, 'cause I don't want nobody to think that you some disgruntled individuals that knew him. Let them know what role you actually played in terms of keeping Thugger safe.
with this life that we I don't want to say no incriminating shit, so I'm trying to dance
Yeah.
around.
Now you good. Dance around. It's all right.
Know what I'm saying? But this life that we got going on, this beat thing, it's more serious than just rap. And I hate the fact that they don't mix the two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a lot gonna start coming at him, and I see I'm older than him, so I see ahead. So a lot of the stuff, we from the same hood. You know what I mean? And I've been rocking with his family, the other parts of his family for years. So when I started fucking with his sister, I'm like, nigga, this my girl, little brother. Y'all ain't gonna fuck with him. Let him do what he do.
Fact.
No type of shit. You know how
Hey,
we rock. You know what I'm saying?
before you continue, look in the corner. You're gonna it say end stream. It should be a button above that say share. If you want to share the live so that you can bring viewers in on your end as well, you can. You see a blue button that's on the top of the screen, and you go over the corner. It says share to your viewers. Do you see it?
It says sign up for free.
No. You're already on StreamYard.
Oh yeah.
Nah, don't worry about that. If you look in the corner, it should be a blue button that say that you can share. If not, I'll send you clips and footage that you can put on your page and stuff like that as well.
I just do
But,
that. I don't want to fuck the shit up.
all right. So go ahead. Continue on.
But yeah, so it was just like a movement, and I had kind of given up on the music shit. Cause I used to rap, but it was
Yeah.
just it had got so fake to the point where I was like, I don't even want to deal with that because somebody gonna get hurt. They don't start this when the street niggas started merging with the regular niggas with the rap. So now everybody competing to be who the hardest type shit. So I was like, man, I don't like this fake ass shit. So I kind of fell back. But he was like the last hope, like just the last shit. And I used to always tell him like, hey man, we gonna do this, but when you get there, man, don't turn into one of these same niggas. Like that's why it's blowing me because we used to have these conversations smoking weed in the living room.
Yeah. So what was Young Thug like growing up as a kid?
Now, don't when people took what I said and misconstrued it when I said
Yeah.
Thug isn't like that, but I mean compared to like us. Know what I'm saying? But like, well, he ain't no pussy nigga or nothing now. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, he's a regular young nigga, but I'm saying when you start comparing and giving yourself these titles, know what I mean? Like you got a lot of niggas running around here and they name Murder Mac. You ain't never shot nobody. Why you got that name? Know what I'm saying? You got niggas with
Right.
tattoos on their face and shit. All this old shit. You ain't even no stepper. You ain't been to prison. Why you got that? See, it's kind of hard to differentiate. So when you start acting like you really this super gangster dude, like it's like kind of hard to be like, just be you, bro. Like, because now you bring a whole nother element to the situation that don't need to be added, type shit.
Yeah. That's a fact. Um,
What was it like? You know, how many tours you did? 1, 2, 3. How many tours you did with
Like 2.
And what was it like? What was the experience like? You know, touring with them. Was it hectic? Um, was it?
It
I
was
mean, a piece of cake.
hell no, it was it was all right at first till the big homie, rest in peace, the Nut, till Nut got to it. It was kind of fun, except like I wasn't used to being in front of that many people, so it should have bugged me out when we be doing them stadiums and shit. But like other than that, like I'm really just like security type shit. Like I'm going with him everywhere where he ain't got security. I'm right here. When he go in the store, him and Roscoe go in the store or something, I'm the one standing there. Know what I mean? Don't walk over there. Don't walk up on him. I don't give a damn who you were. You gotta get past me to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm like the last line first. He got regular security, but I'm the last line. If you can get past them, you gotta get past me now.
Basically, you want to travel with them until you get to the highest security and stuff like that.
Yeah, sometimes we don't need that. We'll just go do shit. Like it was more real at first, but you gotta remember he wasn't at that same level of stardom at that point yet, but it was getting there. You could tell it's getting there.
Yeah, no question. All right, so I got a good question for you. Um, when y'all travel, was it like did y'all basically eat what he ate? Did he make sure that the entourage was looking up the Paul? Like, how responsible was he over, his people? Because y'all responsible for him, and in the same interim, he's supposed to be responsible for you. I know that I went on tour with Wendy Williams. I was working for Wendy Williams and her husband, Kevin Hunter.
It was more like me. Anytime I went, I always had my own money.
Mm.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know how the sisters and how everybody else. Know what I mean? How you know what I mean? I know I always had my own little shit going on. Only thing they ever paid for me was the hotel room.
Okay.
Everything else, I did myself. I went and bought my own clothes. I went and bought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Now I understand that. So when all the YSL investigation like that took place, did you get locked up as well, or how did that work?
Nah. See me, from our standpoint, I'm from up top, we never too much commercialized that beat life like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Well, down here is more like a fashion thing. So if you watch a lot of the videos, I'm there, but I'm not dancing around in the camera with you niggas with these guns. I'm not standing around you niggas throwing up these gang signs. That's gonna invite the RICO. And if you can go back on my page till that year that RICO Act came. My first post of that year was January 1st was y'all niggas ain't gonna be happy till it's a RICO Act between 50 with 15 of y'all and ain't but 10,000 in between all 50 or 15 of y'all. I was off by a few. Cause I'm looking at this shit from Instagram. Like, man, y'all gonna get locked up, and then y'all doing that lame shit, but y'all gonna make him get locked up because it's his situation.
Let me ask you a question. What was your relationship with 21 Savage?
The crazy part about me and Savage is before I wasn't always GKB. I was Sex Money first.
Yeah.
We was rough set. So, me and 21, we didn't know each other like that, but we knew each other of each other. You know what I mean? I was a hell of a lot skinnier back then. So if he happened to just watch this interview and look, he gonna be like, that damn show is him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, still shout out to the Rough Set Bros, you know what I mean? Free Flav, Free KG, you know what I mean? Free Boppo, them boys, them my brothers for real to this day. You know what I'm saying? All the Rough Set Bro, but I knew him from that. You know what I'm saying? So he was always a stand-up dude from the east side. He ain't too talkative. He don't do the extra. Know what I mean? He gonna come, we gonna chill, whatever we gonna do. I used to be creeping activists from Slime, and then when I go to the block, I give it to him and Lotto. Rest in peace, Lotto, man.
Yeah.
Again, Lotto to get
I
him.
came across Lotto when the L Game homies, G Lightning was out there in Mechanicsville and all that. I came across Lotto, man.
Yeah, that's my little dude. That recipe Lotto, man. That was my
Lotto got killed. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So basically, when he first decided that he was going to be serious about rap, what was your role in his development?
You know me, I'm just, if he needed to go somewhere, I'm going with him. Know what I mean? When he go to do shows, if he empty-handed, I make sure he got what he need. You know what I'm saying? You need some bud. We live in the same house.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? I go with his sister.
Yeah, I know. I caught that you. How many kids you got? 1 or 2?
1. He might be going to do a show. We had just had my son. I might be laying in the room with my son on my bed. What you need, bro? Take this, take that. Here goes some of this. Hit my phone if it get crazy. Or meet up with my bro. Them, they already up there. Type shit. Every morning he come down, I gotta hear the new songs he made. I tell him, cause like when he made Danny Glover, we was sitting in the driveway. I listened to him. I looked at him. I said, boy, you look ugly ass out of here.
Yeah.
I knew certain songs. I was like, yeah, this little nigga. But he had a good work ethic.
All right, so now I know I kind of got at him a little bit about the fuck the street shit, right? But I don't hate, bro. But I was confused about certain things that I'm not able to go all the way that in depth. But I'm gonna ask you this, right? When they were saying that, he may have turned that corner and made statements, how true is that? Did you believe it? Did you hear it? And talk to me.
But now, no matter what me and nobody go through, it's 2 things I'm not gonna put on them nigga. You a snitch or you a dragon. I've never seen him do no homo shit. Now, wearing nail polish and a dress, I used to tell the bros, because back then I was Rolex, I was going back and forth with them. I had to really say this my real little brother. I didn't say brother-in-law. I'm like, man, this my brother. They like, you got to put that on the hood, boy. If it come out, you going in the fire. I'm like, man, I put that on everything, bro. Man, come on, man. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of tension behind that. But I'm like, every time we go into different cities, you know how it be. Niggas want to push up and test you, see you who you supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm the one doing all that.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have to do that. That's why I'm telling them, like, you got to be careful about what you say, what you repping, and what you doing, because we going to other places, and you're going to have to stand behind it. Know what I'm saying? So I'm the one doing all the mingling, and I still got relationships with the Zoe Pound and Lil Haiti in Miami. Shout out to Red Eyes. I still got relationship with the bros in Chicago. Yeah.
By the way,
I'm going to stand on business.
Shout out to Red Eyes, man. R.I.P. to Zoe Pound Fresh, man. Yeah, facts.
Know what I'm saying? So, I always kept them relationships because they always seen it in me, like, we fuck with you because we see. Cause, I used to be over in the cut. I always let him do his thing over there. I don't got to be all up in your face to watch your back. I'm right here.
Yeah, no question. You know who was like that? Have you ever came across C3 that be a little Dirk in him?
Who?
Little dark-skinned C3 with his dread, Dirk little cousin. And that's how he was. Like, maybe said Dirk is secure in the hotel, and he'd shoot out with us. He'd be moving around us. And, Dirk, people like Dirk, they the breadwinners. 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Nas, the list goes on. Lil Wayne. A lot of times they stay in their room. They Thug probably stayed in his room, but everybody else moved around, did what they did.
I'm in the mix.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? I'm in the mix because, let them, let these folks see this shit real. Know what I mean?
Like when I was in Georgia a couple of years back or whatever, you was coming to see me, but my phone I had left, and they told me after the fact, yo, Dre came to see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, the bro told me, said, yo, you just missed it. As soon as you pulled off, like 2 minutes later, he pulled in. So I'm mad that I miss you, but we already knew each other, so it's kind of like, all right, we here now. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And I'm glad you
know,
said what you had said earlier when you told me, like, I was trying to get him to understand, like, you don't, bros, people are really like trying to get at you, and I'm having to clean that shit up. Know what I'm saying? Because, you know, out of respect for me, niggas ain't trying to do it. Not that I'm Mr. Badass. I'm a regular nigga. I can bleed and die just like anybody else, but I ain't going for fried ice cream either.
That's a fact.
Know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know, I'm cool, laid back, but I go ape shit for my people, and the whole city know that. I don't put in work with everybody. I ain't never got a nickel out of YSL. A nickel.
And that was my next question. Like, so, you know, me and you, we know each other, but we knew of each other more than we knew each other. So, and I always wanted to ask you, like, what was life like moving with him? Like, did he take care of his people, or how was he?
You know, it kind of changed. See, I had more of a say-so until the M's came.
Yeah.
That's when it changed. When it was just a little 40, 50,000, a little 100,000, I could still, hey, bro, we ain't doing that one. All right, for sure, for sure. Know what I mean? All the little miscellaneous shit you need there, I'll do it.
Yeah, facts.
I'll be about prevention, because I know how hard we gonna go if something go wrong, what we gonna do.
And,
know what I'm
saying?
You
could be blood, you could be transparent, because you told me, so, yo, I love the little nigga, but he didn't do right by the motherfuckers that were there
that's
for
a
him.
fact. That's why every time I say something like, I don't want nothing to happen to him, and right to this day, if somebody try to do it, I'm gonna get in it. But I feel like I'm doing this from a big brother standpoint. Like, hey, bro, you ain't do what's right. There's a lot of shit that, you know what I mean? And Birdman told me this when he left me in jail. You know what I mean? It just so happened when I got out, Birdman them came up here and called for me. And I went to Miami and I stayed with him about a month. He was telling me, like, listen, man, you're going to be upset with your brother for a minute because, you know, he got too much money and too much fame too fast. He don't see who really with him.
Yeah.
So I've been getting a grace period. Now, the turning point came where somebody put snitching allegations on me. Mm-hmm. Now that's a big thing. You feel me? It's a big thing. That and gay. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? This would clear the situation for me, because you got niggas like real people in the city who know not to say nothing to me about that, but I cleared the situation. Paperwork party, me, Lotto, all the bros from that hood, that shit been over with. Why are you still circulating it when I'm putting my life on the front line to prove you not a dragon? I didn't see the loyalty in that, and that started steering it in another direction, because now, you know, I moved to Chicago. I'm trying to bring this shit to you. I'm stamping this shit. Know what I mean? Like, you know, gonna come up here. I'm holding them down. I got 2-3 games together, and people is like, how the fuck is you doing that? Because I'm just a real person. Like, I don't give a damn what you is. Don't drop no rakes. Don't crack no fires. Don't crack no foes while you around me. Right now, we on grown men time.
Now, they sent me your paperwork. That shit fabricated. I said, that shit fake. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I mean? I pulled the actual case up. That ain't you. I said, he didn't do that shit, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they sent it to me. Let me tell you something, but this is how real it is, right? I can go on my phone right now, and I got paperwork on 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, on everything. That ain't my job to try to make 50 units that look bad. But if it comes to my desk, I investigate it to see how authentic it is. You know what I mean? And I have it right here on my phone right now. And after this, I'll send it to you. Well, I can send it to you right now. You go, like, what the fuck? Like, you know who I am already. You know my hands is like, I'm out there.
Come on now.
So, but the whole point I'm making is, right, somebody could have created that paper on 50 Cent, saying he made a phone call, telling the detective that Jimmy Hinchman was responsible for a murder. Come on, bro. I'm looking at that shit. That shit not even authentic, bro.
And see, my problem.
It came to my phone on everything. Yo, bro, it came to my phone. I pulled it up. I'm like, yo, it was a reliable source that I really deal with, but I had to tell him, yo, bro, on this one right here, it's not reliable. It's not it.
And that was my problem with him. You didn't give me the benefit of the doubt like I did you.
Facts. And guess
you
what?
know my character, nigga. You know good and well.
I did that for Freedom 50. I could have been on here right now, trolling. I didn't do that, bro. I read it. I sent it to my little attorney friends. I have a bunch of attorney friends. They were like, first of all, how would the police be able to answer a phone call and know that it came from 50 Cent? Niggas a multi-millionaire, bro. That man probably got 8, 9 phones. When I see him at Roof Chris, the man had 5 phones in front of him. I seen Jay Prince, 5 phones. The night we was all on Copper Cove, I seen motherfucking Young Thug with 3 phones in his hand. You cannot say that all those phones. You can't say those phones register us. Maybe one, the family phone is register us, but the other phones is just motherfucking little hoppers, I call them. Little hop phones. Boom. You lose it and you ain't lose nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just say that, and not to shoot a dot at 50. Like I said, the shit was fake. The paperwork on 50 Cent was fake. They try to send it to my phone thinking I'm the internet guy that's going to say, yo, 50 a rat. I do homework. I did it. My paper got back. Nah, bro. It's not real.
I went through all the motions.
Until this moment, the first time I said it, and the reason why I'm saying it, because that's how major of a fucking boost would have hit my podcast had I went up there screaming about 50 being a rat and I got paperwork. That's not my thing, bro. I ain't thirsty to expose people. I'm not, that's why I reached out to you. I said, yo, bro, you know what? Am I wrong at coming at, Young Thug like that? And then me and you had that conversation and you agreed to come up here. And I'm saying it to you because I really explained it to my audience. They can understand. CK still CK. I got a conscience. So I call him Sammy Sergeant Head, all that. Yeah, and I meant that because you can't benefit from the street and because you have your own individual situation and then turn around and say, forget the streets. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to give you a jewel, big bro. I'm going to give you a jewel. This shit been going on 10 years where I'm having family members, the sisters say shit to people and like they don't really understand how deep this shit is. They really blind to it, how deep this shit is, but she'll be around people speaking. Now, I got a real position. You can't be talking about me around people because they be ready to get active about it.
Facts.
I have to keep downplaying it so nobody won't do nothing to you just on the strength. I still look at you like a little sister. You just talk too much. You know what I'm saying? So stop being in grown man business and street shit. You ain't got no business talking about that. And it done got to the point where y'all are talking about that shit to my 15-year-old son. And I'm just trying to be dad and the shit is not real. So not only is not true, like why do y'all go so hard to try to slime up my name when I ain't did nothing but protect y'all and get y'all and look out for y'all before he blew? I've been doing this shit. I was Birdman before, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
I'm the one y'all pull up on when y'all need something to smoke. I'm the one y'all can pull up on, know what I mean? Whoop the whoop. I'm doing all that. People knew, don't play with one of these sisters, not just the one I go with. Don't fuck with nobody in this household. Know what I'm saying? This shit under, know what I mean? Right. This shit under my jurisdiction, and that's how I looked at them like real family. So it kind of hurt a nigga. Nigga, they think a nigga a machine. Know what I mean? But nigga got feelings. We just don't be acting gay about it. You feel me? But it's like, damn, nigga put in all this work and already I didn't get my money. Now I'm trying to build my own shit because I see I can't get it with YSL. And you got, you know what I mean? She really said something to me about me online that made me start saying online shit because I really don't do that. So this is just my response.
Yeah, now let me say something before you finish, blood. Part my soul, right? For those, the viewers out here, right? This is not his intent to tarnish anything dealing with Young Thug. However, the man went on 2 tours. You know how many cities you got to see in 1 tour, let alone 2 tours, right? Also, when the thing was going on with what's baby bro name? What's his name? The ever guy?
Lucci.
NFL, what's his name?
Lucci.
Lucci, my bad. My apology, Lucci. I said the nigga had before too. My apology, Lucci, but you mentioned when you were trying to squash the beef, you know, made a homie recipes, but y'all came together and Lucci actually pulled up.
Yeah, because being school was trying to put that together. See,
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
what's been triggering me lately because it's a lot of little stuff like real people are not getting their flowers. And these flowers what could grow into a tree for some of us that not rappers, but are trying to do other things in life. Know what I mean? Me and Scoop trying to put this together because I'm looking at my little bros. Niggas is getting dipped in toilets. Niggas getting tattoos, cut off their face. I'm just trying to stop it because I got love for these little niggas. Know
Yeah,
what I mean? For this shit get out of control and it be a RICO act. Know what I mean? Me and Scoop been trying to stop this shit. You feel me? And Lucci was with it, but a lot of folk don't know that. I don't got that many followers. I don't do shit for, know what I mean, clout. I'm doing this behind the scenes because I got love for the niggas that's involved.
Facts.
Know what I'm saying? And to keep Slime out of trouble at the end of the day, because I know at the end of the day, it's all going to come to him. And you see, that's all Fannie Willis kept saying. He's King Slime. It's all about him. And that's all I've been trying to tell him. But you know, when your bankroll get big, your ear get low.
Facts.
Know what I'm saying? It got to the point now he's so big, I could just keep Big Bro away from me. I don't even need to listen no more. I know what I'm doing.
Because since he been home, has he answered the phone for you?
Man, I don't even got a number.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now they gatekeep it. Everybody just wants to pull up on me. No, I talk to Thug. I tell him, I'm like, you're the type of motherfucker, you don't even need to be talking to him. You part of the fucking problem.
Yeah,
know what I mean? Yeah, but you know, I'm gonna tell you something about Leos. They always want to be the biggest fish in the room. So niggas kind of hate it when the gangsters walk in the room and they walk up to me and like, what's up, gangster? What's up, Thug? See, you gotta get that out the way. Stunner told me,
that's the fact. Let me tell you something, blood, right? And this is where I said it a couple of lives ago. I'm gonna say it again, right? You one of those people that nobody want to put on. You know how come I know? I'm one of those people nobody want to put on. They so used to us running around, doing what we do, and we always in the front line out of purity. We're pure. But when the tables switch over and it's no longer a dusty table, it's a shiny table with a couple of proper little wine glasses and king's cups, you know what happened? They don't even care if you the Jack. You know the Jack is the Joker. Even the Jack eat before a soldier.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But the Jack got the on their head. The Jack is entertainment. But even the entertainment eat off the king's table before the pawn, before the soldiers. You understand what I'm saying? And we're not Jacks. We're not clown niggas. They know we hold our own. And because they have that nondescript mentality, oh, Dre, he good. Or CK, he good. Even though he got money, he pocket watching. He know we gonna get to a bag. So in his mind, we just supposed to be there. Meanwhile, you eating steak, caviar, linguine, pancakes, and all those weird shit. You know what I mean? And you think that I don't have a bill or a concern. Your nephew, which is my kid, your sister's son. You don't care about him either?
No, it done got so bad to the point where I gotta record and I gotta let you hear where they're actually the mother, the sisters, and my baby mother is sitting there saying, still pushing the rat image to my son. And I'm like, I'm just trying to be dad. Why would you say that to him? You know what I'm saying? You got people women out here who got children who dads don't give a shit. And here it is, you got a dad fighting to be in his son's life, and it's like y'all hate it. Y'all hate it. And he actually said on the video, man, I'm gonna ride with my uncle. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he's so fanned out by his uncle that he's choosing between his uncle and his father. And that blowed me. I was like, I can't even understand this. And it's like I ain't been no gaps in his life, no nothing. I always been there.
Mm.
See what I'm
You know why?
saying?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because he know you a fly motherfucker. He know you get to a bag, but you don't got Young Thug bag. And because of that, he's like, that's my uncle, Thug, my uncle. So he go to school, they know that Thug is his uncle. He get respect off the fact that, yo, that's Young Thug nephew right there. He don't see, you know, the maternal part of it, that that's my dad's, my mom. Because you and his mother should never be an option. Like, you're supposed to always be it. Like, I think his phone died. Oh, yeah, he back. Like, you're supposed to be it. It's no option between y'all, no separation. I wouldn't even never ask my child to choose between me and his mom. You know what I mean? But everything outside of
I
y'all,
can't hear you.
I hear you. You can't hear me? Could you hear me? I hear you. Let me see. My mic is on. Do you hear me? Could you hear me?
I still can't hear you.
I can hear you though. You check your mic. Well, it would be on my side, but my mic is on. 1, 2. It's on green, so you still can't hear me?
I still can't hear.
I hear you though.
I can't hear you yet.
Hold on 1 minute.
It's on, but I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, my mic is on. You hear me now?
I can't hear.
Hold on. What about now? Could you hear me now?
I can hear it loud and clear now.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's StreamYard. But you know, you and his mother should never be an option. Like, I would never ask my child to choose between everybody else. They hear me. But anyway, I would never ask my son to choose between him and his mother, right? But everything outside of y'all is an option. But because the mother is pro her brother, and this is what I hate about relationships, right? Is that you could be all in, and because they got this family thing, it's almost to the point where it's like they fucking each other. No disrespect, but it is what it is. Like, anytime a person, I don't care if it's the male in that category, it's like the brothers and sisters is fucking each other, certain to the point where, regardless if I got 9 kids with you, this nigga word count on the female side, you know what I mean? The sister word count over the motherfucker, what you call it? Over the spouse. You the spouse. You have a child together. Therefore, that's my sister, but my word shouldn't mean more than you. Why? At the end of the day, whether I say, yo, the sky is blue or green, it doesn't hold weight with your, wearing and upbringing of your child. You know?
That's a fact. I'm just trying to be dad. And now I got to fight. Like the young nigga sent me a disrespectful text. He's 15. To the point where I damn near want to be like, I'm going to disown you. If it's that point bad to the point that you're that fanned out, that you've seen the truth, you've seen it with your own eyes, know what I mean? And you get mad at me for defending myself against people who are speaking bad against me, I already done lost this fight. I don't already lost this. I feel like David and Goliath. I'm David. I'm trying to fight Goliath. He got the fame, the money, everything. I'm just trying to get my son, man.
Facts.
That's all. So all of this is adding up to the point that made me speak up and say that. What I said, like, so to kind of let my son know, your dad really him. Know what I'm saying? When you think about it, because this shit, what you see is an image. If you take the rap shit away, he can't stand next to me. He ain't even fitting. That's the fucking Navy. That's the, what you call that shit? The National Guard. This senior SEAL Team 6. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So understand who your dad is for you praise another nigga. Know what I'm saying?
No, I get
And
it.
he can't.
That's a fact.
Know what I'm saying? That's what he needs to understand. Like, nigga, my dad helped get you to where you at. Why you ain't, and I'm talking about even with my baby mama, why you ain't never said to, or the family, why y'all ain't never spoke up and be like, why you ain't never gave Dre nothing? But you online telling the singer nigga about a week ago, I'll give you 25,000. Why you ain't doing that to none of the little bros in the hood that stood on business for you, that come to the shows faithfully? Know what I mean? That's the entourage, man. They got to start giving these entourages more credit than what they give them, because these niggas can't do what they do unless you have that. See what I'm saying? And at the end of the night, it'd be me have to take 3-4 of these niggas home, get these niggas some money, buy these niggas some food, buy these niggas some cigarettes, get these niggas something to smoke, and I don't never get my money back. On tour, they smoked up my whole pound and a half of weed. Oh, we don't sign the papers.
I know how that goes because I was that nigga too.
Back. Never got my money back, so that y'all just smoked all my shit up, telling me I'm gonna get 20, 30,000 at the end of this tour, and never got it.
Yeah.
Type shit. So, you know what I mean? It don't been situations where, like, he was supposed to get ambushed somewhere in fucking South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, House of Blues. I'm not even with them. I'm somewhere else. They call my phone. Dre, yeah, we just got word. Somebody gave us a tip. They about to try to ambush, bro, in House of Blues. I had to get 3 trucks. And these niggas just down with me so much, we tracked the tour buses down. That's how me and Birdman got cool. When he seen that, he was like, yeah, I fuck with you. Know what I mean? That's my introduction to Bird. I tracked them tour buses down, pulling up on other tour buses. This y'all? No, we at Exit. Did y'all reimburse me for these trucks? No. I gave everybody in every truck something. Shout out to the bros in Darlington and Florence. Know what I mean? In South Carolina. I looked out for them. I ain't never get my money back. So even after all this though, CK, that's been years ago, I let it sweep under the table. But when you start assassinating my character, when I'm trying to build my own, rock for rock myself, I got a problem with that. When you start coming at my son with a lie, I got a problem with that. And your your closet ain't clean.
That's a fact. Now I understand that.
You see what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something, bro. Right? You know the history, right? So I ain't got to go in depth, but a lot of people now come around CK, right? Because they understand their own companies. You know, I made a couple good self-investments in myself, right? And I got to wear a scarf for the rest of my life for others, for me standing up when other people wouldn't stand up, right? I didn't receive a medal. When I came home, they flying ex-crackheads and dope fiends in the other states to meet younger people of the cloth just to try to block me and rewrite history. When they come around me, they scared to death. So trust me, everything you saying, I get it. You know who I am, so you already know. I ain't with the cat, none of that.
That's a fact.
If I ain't reach out, you know, I know. Well, I ain't gonna say his name, but I know everybody on your side of the fence. But at the end of the day, I get it. You know what I mean? It just what happened as I was getting at him about that, forget the streets and so on and so forth, and blah 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 blah. Hey yo, what's ACK? Hey yo, whoever that Jersey dude is, block him. He's done for the door race. He never come on this channel no more. He's out of here. Right? That's how I'm on it right now. We don't got time for people like that. Do it again, and he's done for the door racing. Right? You know, that's what as you know this, bro. Matter of fact, could somebody post his chat, post his YouTube page in the chat? Go follow and subscribe at Mr. Wick, you know what I mean? And show the brother support, man. You know, log on to
and like what I wanted to tell you about Savage, like Savage a good dude, bro.
Yeah.
He's such a good friend that he's sticking his neck out, knowing. Imagine getting in a fight, knowing you're gonna get punched a couple of times, but you still willing to help your partner.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. Cause now he catching hell, and I understand what he meant. But Savage a good dude, bro. Like, know what I mean? He ain't, he ain't on the bullshit. He don't say too much. He look out for his people. Like I said, he just paid for THL Bezos funeral. See, he didn't say nothing about that or nothing. I know, cause these are my guys. Shout out to THL Big E,
I
THL Poodle,
abandon them.
THL Law.
Don't hesitate when dudes come in here. We're not dealing with negativity. It's a distraction. When I got to read stuff and people throwing daggers like that, delete them. We're done with that. No more cap. We don't deal with cap no more. Anybody get caught in this chat capping, you get shot. It's over with. One shot and you dead. Go ahead, Dre. My bad. Talk about it.
Yeah, Savage paid for THL Bezos funeral. He ain't bragged about it. He ain't nothing. Only reason I know, because these are some of my guys. They held me down in Chicago. Know what I mean? Shout out to THL Lil Law, THL Poodle. They hard. They coming out of the rack. Know what I mean? So, them. I was trying to bring all this shit to Slime. Like, so we got an empire type shit. Now, when you come to Chicago, you ain't got to worry about bulletproof this and doing all that. Cause I got hoods. I'm riding around in the SRT. I ain't in nothing bulletproof. I'm pulling up wherever. Know what I mean? Because I got good bros that look out for me. They always make sure I'm good. In the same way, when they come to Atlanta, I make sure they icy. So I look like I was bringing all this to the movement so that we wouldn't be bumping heads with artists. Know what I'm saying? He was already rocking with Lil Durk, so I'm trying to pull this in too. But at the same token, I'm steady having to duck shots from y'all, spraying my name and doing this. And I'm talking about, I'm still around. I'm still around helping, doing shit. Ain't even questioning the money, cause I'm all right. You feel me?
Nah, that's a fact.
But it's just getting to the point now where, like, enough is enough. Enough is enough now, cause I really could be saying some shit. Know what I mean? But I ain't even gonna do that. I ain't even gonna do that. I just said, when I said Lil Thug isn't like that, not with the image people paint. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, he all right. He ain't no punk now. Don't get this shit twisted. He ain't no punk, but he ain't this. Ain't that.
And look, guess what, right? And I respect you for that, right? Because I called him Sammy Sanchez head and all that because, he's showing me again he's not thinking. You don't never abandon your roots. The streets are your roots, bro. Whether you was a kingpin or you was just a regular dude with a basketball, you'll never abandon your roots because you went through a situation. So yeah, him and anybody else do that and show that, I'm gonna get on their ass because the streets will have nothing to do with the decisions that we made. And I'm saying for myself, I made decisions. I did my time. I don't have no complaints or none of that because I know I did what I did. When you do what you do, you eat your shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So that's why I got at him. But that's why I told him, so you ain't got to get on here and thrash him and dog him out because you made it clear. I love him, so I ain't trying to hurt him. But he ain't answering the phone for me. I don't have a number on him. I need to get his attention. All right, homie. Here go my platform. Trust me. Somebody's son just told him already, but he's watching this right now.
Listen, man, I got family members calling me like, we proud of you, bro. Somebody got to say something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a lot, man, it's a lot of people like disappointed in your movements. You feel me? And they like, I'm the only one that gonna be able to say it. So I'll take the heat for it. If it'll help straighten the situation out and push this shit in the right direction, I'm good with that. Because this was like our last hope from the hood. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was him. Free Long Way. Know what I mean? Long Way piped himself up. But like, he's from the hood too. All of us from the same hood. Know what I mean? But that arrogance, and you got to be more humble, bro. You got to be a little bit more humble. Know what I mean? This ain't the time to be arrogant, an asshole, a dickhead. This ain't the time for that. Know what I mean? And I've been reaching out, but it's like he just keep Know what I mean? And you had your family jigging at me from the side, and I'm going at this shit about my son. Like it was just Christmas time. I was just thinking about, damn, I ain't seen my boy. Goddamn, in a minute. And it's because of them. Know what I'm saying? And it's because of them mad because I'm not mad at Gunna, no. No, I'm not. Because he's not like that. So it's certain shit I expect from people who I know aren't seasoned veterans. Let's go there. He's not a seasoned veteran, bro. He's a young dude. He don't know. Know what I mean? And he didn't snitch. He pled out.
Yeah, exactly.
He just pled out.
Let me tell you something, right, bro?
Snitching.
This is what I tell everybody, right? Check me out, bro. If I'm getting in the game, you basically the big homie, the leader, the boss, whatever you want to, describe yourself. Not you, but to like in general, hypothetically, right? If you don't want me to snitch, if you don't want me to snitch, then you teach me how not to snitch. We sit down and we have conversation as one team, one family, one unit, an organization. The reason why I skipped this one and went to 5, because this is what it takes to create a RICO. 5. Do law. Anybody do your law? So that CK no. It takes 5. 5 is considered a corporation and or organization, whether legal or illegal. So if your nucleus, your main 5, your foundation, your day ones, your support group are not briefed into don't snitch. If we get stopped, this is what we say. Hey, look, I got that motherfucking hammerjack right there. If shit go down, I'm the breadwinner. I need you, and we're going to bail you out. You're going to eat that. If that's not taking place, and then he tell, because we know what time it is, but he don't, because he's a civilian. You can't hold a civilian to street shit. Just like you can't hold a neutral to gang shit. It just is what it is.
That's the fact. But he knows who like that. Like one time we was in the Challenger, but I'm in the car with him. We had just came from doing something, right? It's kind of funny because so he got like some pills. I don't do all that shit. That's that young nigga shit. He got it pills and his weed and shit right there. So 12 get behind us. I know he finna be the breadwinner. I go to grabbing the stuff. He said, I don't know what you doing that for. I ain't stopping. And he didn't. He cut through some wood. He took us over. We got away though. But just to show you, like, already in my mind, know, like, let me get this. Cause I'll get out. Couple of push-ups, somebody gonna bond out. This ain't nothing but some weed and some pepper. This the bag. I ain't gonna let him go. I'm already grabbing it. He started laughing like, I don't know what you're doing that for. I ain't stopping. I'm like, what? Cut through the woods, lost some people. Know what I mean? That type of shit. But that's what I'm saying. Shit like that, he's supposed to think about, like, how you not, people always being a lawyer for him. And I was just talking to my partner about that, like, bro, you sound like you hate on him and this and that, but now y'all not hearing my part of it. This is how I take care of my family. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? I'm putting my life, my freedom on the line for this. On a regular. You feel me? It been time, CK, when he got into it with the game, he don't even know. His mom and dad got me following him around. He don't even know I'm following him. He don't even know. He don't even know. That's how tight me, his moms, and his dad used to be.
Oh, Leonardo Griffin. Shout out to the Leonardo Griffin. What up, homie? I see you in the chat. I couldn't see. I just seen the shit moving. But go ahead, Dre. My bad. I'm going to cut you off. I be trying to shout the people out in the chat.
But yeah, that's how much love it was. They might call me. I'm watching from Twitter. Game like, yeah, I'm on the way to Atlanta now. They'll call me, Blind, you see what's going on? Yeah. I'm following this nigga around the city. He don't even know it. Never asked for no gas money, never asked when he left and went back where he went. He don't even know to this day. If he watched this, he gonna be like, for real? Plenty of times. Every time something going on, there be times we be sitting outside, me and some more of his family. I don't want to put their name out there because I don't know if they want me to say it, but know what I mean? We be sitting in cars outside. He ain't talk to us. He ain't gave us nothing. We just love the little nigga.
Yeah.
I don't care how big he get rapping. That nigga still a little Jeff to me. Cause just because you got older than me don't mean I stayed right here. You still the same age you was, younger than me. Now, you still little Jeff. I don't know no thug. I know little Jeff. Know what I mean? And his dad is one of my OGs. I respect him highly. His mom, I still respect her, but it's just like I can't understand why you'll let your children disrespect me and my son when I ain't did nothing but look out for yours. So
That's a fact.
All the tension and all this is coming from that made me get to the point where I'm like, I'm finna say something. If I can't get his attention, know what I mean? One way I get if you ain't gonna put some respect on my name, I'll put it on there myself.
As you should, bro. But guess what? Guess what? That's the problem. Let me tell you something, right? If we supposed to be a collective, I'm always in power. You know, not to be cocky, arrogant. I'm always in power. I always got my own thing going on, right?
Bro.
And
look at my console for the lighter.
I extend my hand. I say to you, say you in power, because I know who you are. I know how you move. And you extend your hand, right? In the process, you extending your hand, I bite your finger. So, these dudes, as we know it today, will still fuck with me. Even though they know I just stole from them. You know, how do you call it family or call it my man? If you know this dude did me bad, but you're still fucking. You said 21, he going hard for him, even though his situation and the thing that we're hearing about him now. You know?
Yeah. That's why I say 21 a real dude. See, some people ain't gonna help you. They'll help you fight if they know they gonna win and not get hit. You see what I'm saying? But if a nigga know I might, you know, you don't know if I'm get stuck or not. Everybody fine. Some people won't help then. They'll only help when they're outnumbered.
Yeah.
If it's 2 or 3 of y'all jumping on one person, niggas to help you. They'll help you then because it's a win-win. But if it's 5 against 2, niggas will be like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's why I still respect Savage, because I'm like, he getting in the paint still knowing he gonna get a punch here and a kick there. Savage a real one, bro. Yeah, I fuck with Savage. Wow. And you know, I don't just know him like that, but you know, we bump across each other and we what's up, bro? Know what I mean? What the hell going on with you and then keep it moving.
Yeah, no question.
Even when we at the studio, if I come up, you know, I might walk up in the studio, I might got my Drake with me. It might be a whole bunch of people up there and him and Thug might be gambling. They might got a 40 ball on the table. I'll make all the other niggas go downstairs or something and I just sit there with the Drake. Like, so they can gamble in peace without niggas running around and doing, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit.
Yeah, trying to take pictures of the money, all that dumb shit,
Yeah, doing all that old shit. I'll be like, man, everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And I'll sit in the corner somewhere and, you know what I mean? Y'all go down there, go in B room or some shit like that. You know what I mean? If Savage leave, I might walk him to his car, you know, and he'll look back and see me. I'll be like, you good, Savage? Go and handle your business.
Instagram,
once he leave, I go walk back in the studio. You're a good dude.
I was looking for something.
Man, I've been looking for a lighter. I just didn't want to get up and fuck the Zoro up, but my brother went and got it, baby.
Thugs. All right. Once you alive, yo. Say some shit about edit. What?
If anybody in the comment got a question, tell them to ask. I don't care about as long as it ain't no incriminating ass shit.
No, that's all good. I just had to remove Instagram from the stream because, you know, IG, you know, Mark Zuckerberg be on some bullshit sometimes, like smallest thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I just got a message from I have producers and I have sponsorship now, so they saying you good. They saying you good, but try to keep your bud, try to keep the bud low, because I guess the sponsors don't want to see weed. I'm new to it. I'm new to the sponsorships. I don't.
You said the bud.
Yeah, basically they don't want to see they don't want to see weed on the screen. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. I got sponsorship now, so it's different
What about
rules
new?
that me
New people?
myself I don't understand yet. So I'm still learning. So that's why I said when you smoking, I'm like, all right, cool. Like I don't care, but they say they don't want the weed on screen. So if you could, keep it to a minimum.
Oh, it's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
thank
I've
you.
got a Newport.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah, yo, listen, man. The 212 channel, man. We got sponsorship, man. I don't remember all the brands that we got, so I don't know a lot of you, but I know we got Sephora. Sephora is the one that you always hear my voice with the promo code and that. I got another one that I probably got to pull up. I got about 3 or 4. I got Sephora. I don't want to say Mac. I'm not sure if it's Mac. I got quite a few. I got quite a few joints now. So yeah, we moving, y'all. Once that official bag come in, 300. I got you. Hazel, I got you. Pink Sugar, Day One, I got you. Miss Playful, I got you, because I don't forget who supported the channel when the channel only had 30 subscribers. You know what I mean? New York Nikki Baby, you just popped in last year, but guess what? I got you. All my admins, I got you. You know what I mean? Once that official check come in, you know how CK do. I got all my people, man. Everybody good. You know?
I'm trying to start everybody been telling me for the last couple of years, they like, bro, you need a podcast, bro. Just cause like I'm plugged in around the shit. I used to be moving around with a lot of the rappers though. I used to move around with Cash Out. You know what I mean? I used to move around, rest in peace. That was my bro, Lil Hot. I used to be moving around with niggas.
Yeah, I know how to. Yeah, hot. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. Nah, Thug don't have a rap sheet. That Rico was his first real serious situation he's been through. They asked the question. They said, "Has Young Thug ever been locked up before?" The Rico, nah.
No, it been traffic shit, the bullshit, but not nothing like gonna have a felony on your record. Remember,
driving
he
without a
started rapping
license,
early.
stupid shit.
Yeah, he started rapping early. I think he started blowing at 19 or some shit. So them years we running around getting dumbass felonies, learning the streets, he already gone in his direction.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something, right? And I'm gonna deviate just a little bit, right? My brothers, I got a video coming up dealing with, Talil, from Kai Sanak, little family, stuff like that or whatever, right? I'm gonna say this right here, right? Because I went through a similar situation. She was being raped, but she had to hit my pockets, and I wouldn't do it. She tried to send some people in my direction, some men in my direction, right? I guess for pressure, and I ended up going to jail because of that fake pressure she sent at me. Be careful out here, my brother, with these women, man.
Oh, that's
they
a fact.
Hop out there, they hop in the bed with you, they eat the frank like they knew you from day one and all the rest of that. And then when you don't do what they say, oh, you ain't a sucker for love, and the dude that they used to, they're lining us up, brother.
That's a fact. My bro, Dang in jail for that right now. Free Dang.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So I beg y'all, man, please protect yourself against these promiscuous women out here. Women, protect yourself against these promiscuous, I need a couch to sleep on type men. You know what I mean? on everything, man. This is me to y'all. All right. With that said, one more question, Dre, and then after that, we can bring it. We only been here for a buck. We've been here for an hour or whatever. I try to keep it to a minimum where but you may want to talk about some things on your channel. So I'm gonna save some space for your channel. And listen, every time I do a live, I'm gonna have his channel posted on my screen. Please, y'all, log in, support, like, and subscribe. Please, on everything, right? Let me say this right here, y'all. Right? We have sponsorship now, 300, New York Nikki Baby, Hazel, Pink Sugar, all the admins, man. Once that first check come in, y'all know how CK do. I'm a gangster, but I'm a gentleman. When that first check came in, y'all, I got everybody. I don't care if the check is $400. I'll give it to y'all before I keep it for myself. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you for your service, man. Miss Playful. I know we ain't spoke in eons, but I ain't forget who was the main supporter of my channel. You see, I came back. I got everything's in the making, y'all. That as it goes through. By the way, shout out to Smash. Damn, I forgot Sis' name. Damn, she gonna kick my ass, right?
I know, right?
I know it's called an E. Ida. Yes, Ida. Shout out to Smash and Ida. You know what I mean? The 212 fam and all that. But if this situation goes through what I'm putting together, y'all, we're gonna have our own network. And if that takes place, I promise you, I'm bringing all my people with me. You know what I mean?
That's how I want to do, bro.
I'm even bringing Bullet's got it with me because there ain't no YouTube without Bullet Head. We gotta have Bullet Head. I'm Romeo. He Bullet Head. We need Bullet's got it on that. But the whole thing is, I got y'all, man. I ain't forget. I know I had my little mental break, but yo, we back, man. Yo, Dre, talk to your people, whatever you want to say. You got the floor. When you finish, then I'm gonna say goodnight to my audience.
I just want to be I want to do with like how the OGs that we looked up to used to do and protect the youth and the people. That's what this shit was all about. Know what I'm saying? Protecting your people. I want to be able to, when I sit down and leave all my bros in a better position and be able to look back and say, I did that. Know what I'm saying? I want to be one of them type of bros. Know what I mean? Like Robo, I want to be one of them. Know what I mean?
And Robo, and in case people got it twisted, Robo was my dog. Me and Robo came up from DFY. Like, Shaquille older than me. Shaquille and my brother was like, how do I put it? They was originally commies. And then I stole Shaquille from him, basically.
How's Shaquille doing?
He doing good. He actually just called, but I was on live. I told him on live. He said, all right, cool. I'm going to call him when I get through.
I want to meet him too, man. I just want to meet you know what I mean? This shit like history to me. You know what I mean?
Nah, I got you. Guarantee. Listen to me, bro. At the end of the day, we're going to make it shake right now. We're in the process of reforming, reshaping. Not to be active and on an active line, but to reshape and bring GKB back what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be a conglomerate by now. We have multi-million-dollar personalities involved with it, but because they don't have the right people representing, they feel like people are trying to extort them. When they see me, they see Shaquille, they say they're equal because we don't need nothing from them. And so we're going to sit there and we have a conversation. Also, as well as Young Thug, listen, bro. We could have all the way went in on you. We didn't do that. We could have thrashed you. We didn't do that. If you know you ain't take care of your brother-in-law, bro, all I ask out of respect, and I'll fall back and I shut my ass up, take care of bro, man.
And scrape my name
on the front line. I seen you on the Copper Cove. I seen y'all in Baltimore. I was there, bro. I was on different business protecting somebody else. Take care of not only him, but every dude you know that you had on the front line until you reach hip-hop security. because he was jailed first on tour buses. Then when you're going, then you'll meet the armed security and the private security. Cause I've been on tour several times with people. Take care of the ones who take care of you, bro. Don't do the opposite. Trust me. I get more love than anything moving because I always took care of the people. When I got out the streets and I started doing construction and security, I made sure I got all the homies and all the little crip dudes jobs first. Why? Because I represent a culture unlike the civilian culture. I'm not a part of, I'm not, at one point, I'm going to say I'm not, but at one point, I wasn't a productive member of society. And because I'm one of the forefathers in a lot of ways, I made sure I unwrapped the hate by showing dudes that I was working, even though behind the scene I was a boss. I didn't tell them. They see me with the hard hat on and the reflective jacket. I work with you, CK, and I got over 2,000 jobs for our people. So when I say what I say it because I can say it, because I got out of the streets without saying fuck the streets. You see the difference? That's why I took offense. With that said, I give you the floor, Greg.
Yeah, that's what kind of bothered me, because it's almost like, fuck me, the streets what made you, and he comes from there. So you already know, like, but sometimes I think they be saying stuff, but they really don't know how to articulate their thoughts the best way possible. By that time, that social media will take stuff, trim it, then they'll send their narrative to it and blow it out of proportion. And that's what they did with this shit with Savage. They just blew it out. I think I know what they were trying to say, but it came out the way it came out. But like you said, I want to be like how you doing. I want to be the one, because there's a lot of bros when I was running around wild and wanted to be a stick-up kid. I was on my Brooklyn shit. Know what I'm saying? I influenced a lot of niggas to do the wrong thing. You feel me? To think that shit was cool. And now that I done got out and seen the light, I want to be the one that, we got to lead by example. Know what I'm saying? So now I'm on the positive shit. Now I'm the nigga they call, and not the step on shit, I'm the nigga they call to stop it. You feel me? Because I got so much respect in the streets, I can pull up and be like, y'all ain't doing that. Put that shit down. Y'all go Trey one it up. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to bring to it.
Just a correction. I work for Whitney Williams and husband, Kevin Hunter. A few other people I did security for T.I. When T.I. came to New York, I was that guy. Security for Rap a lot. I did security for Little Flip when him and T.I. was still cool. Well, correction, y'all. So anyway, salute to that. But look, we gonna reconvene. We gonna FaceTime. We gonna chop it up, right? I'm gonna end this live so I can give my editors time to put it together and clean it. So you study it, I study it, they'll take it up. But I like my study to be raw. If we can study to be raw, we leave it. I like my shit raw. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna follow your lead, because this is my first time doing it. So I'm gonna just follow your lead.
Yeah, it's show authentic CK. Listen, y'all. Everything that's 212 channel, all my brothers in arms, I want to say followers, but I'm gonna call your soldiers. Please. I'm gonna post his YouTube and his Instagram on every show that I do. Please like and subscribe to the man channel. With that said, salute. Happy holidays to you and yours. You know my slogan, man. Groceries sell more than dope. We out. Peace.
Wow.